Hey guys, Tubbi of the Nerdy Bird side here.
With Flood, shit.
With Flood. See, he doesn't need any introduction, he can introduce himself. But my boy is a local recording artist here in Baton Rouge, and he has a lot of hot projects that he's been pushing. More recently, he just dropped a project called Boombox. There's a lot of buzz behind it. The actual write-up and review is on the Nerdy Bird site right now. Make sure you guys check that out. He has a lot of stuff up right now on social media, has done some partnering with the antidote.com. But we're gonna go ahead on and hear from him. Could you tell everybody a little bit about Boombox and what inspired you to create that project in itself?
Oh, basically Boombox is a project that stays true to hip hop. What really one of the biggest things that inspired me, I wanted to really bring that old school, true to the bone hip hop feel back. A lot of this shit I'm hearing now is just trash and ass. Yeah. So, but you know, the music inspired behind it, it really, I feel as though it really personifies, you know, me.
Right.
Because like I said again, a lot of this other shit that I'm hearing on the radio from local artists and a lot of other stuff is just garbage juice. So I mean, but that basically.
But let's start there. Typically I kind of backtrack, and I usually do this at the end of some of my interviews, but we'll go ahead and handle it up front. You seem to be extremely displeased with where hip hop is going in general. So what is your definition of hip hop? When we talk about true hip hop or pure hip hop, what is hip hop to you? What does it mean to be hip hop?
To me, hip hop is a culture. Everything else is sub parts of that culture. Hip hop means being true to yourself, to the culture of music. If you call yourself hip hop, I don't feel as though you can get on the track and rap and nobody understand what the hell you saying. Like I get on the track, what the fuck? You know, that's bullshit. You know, but you know. I'm not saying that I hate trap music. I'm not saying that I hate all this other stuff, because I got my homeboy Legend, you know, he's hip hop, his own version of hip hop.
Right.
And but they got people like motherfucking, they got a nigga named Young Thug out. They got Uzi Vert, don't know what the fuck he's saying. It sound like he got a whole pound of cheeseburgers in his mouth when he rap. So man, being hip hop is just staying true to yourself, you know. My version of hip hop is you gotta be lyrical.
Right.
If you ain't lyrical and you ain't spitting about that, I don't want to hear shit you saying.
Right.
You know, and that's just me. That's just me.
I think that a lot of artists and a lot of fan bases can respect that in a lot of ways. You know, being able to tell a story is the truth in hip hop in a lot of ways. And I think a lot of the newer artists kind of take away from that. They're trying to appeal so much to a particular type of music that they kind of lose sight of the inspirational adaptation that's given through music. So knowing that you feel the way that you do about modern music, do you feel like there's any inspirational ties to new music and the way that you create your music?
With certain things, yes. The backtrack of what I said earlier, they got y'all. Hearing this from me is gonna sound weird, but they got a lot of artists that do that bullshit to get on, and then that's when they break out into hip hop. One in particular it blew my mind when I seen it. XX Tentacion, however you say his name. He got a video he just dropped called "Look at It." And in the beginning of the video, don't know what the fuck on, beating people up with dildos and all this other crazy shit. Now as it progresses and it turns dark, and he just
shines light on a whole lot of social issues.
And he's spitting. And he's spitting. That blew my mind. A lot of artists do that too. I'm not one to do that.
Right.
I'm not one to do that. But as far as inspiration from newer music, they got some artists. They got Cole, of course. A lot of underground artists. I still, you know, listen to that's coming out. They got Jan Benton, Hobson, Funk Body, Dizzy Right, those type of people.
Nice.
Yeah, really.
Okay, so with Boombox, I know that we wanted to stick to the traditional values and the traditional sounds of what I guess authentic hip hop, early hip hop was. Right. You know, when you think about the inspiration in those tracks, was it easy for you to go into the studio and create something that can be considered timeless without reversing time? You know, you don't want to go back too far into the time capsule of music, but you do want to touch bases on what the origination of it was. So where do you feel like the healthy balance came in? Was it easy to relate in this project, or was it something that took some time to kind of grasp the concept?
Well, Boombox, the whole project itself took a year and some months.
Okay.
It wasn't easy. There's a song on Boombox I recorded it a minimum of 7 times and rewrote it a minimum of 5. But it wasn't easy. Trying to bring hip hop back to a world now that's so involved with all this other shit they hear, it's kind of hard. But I think me just digging deep and really just trying to, bring that real back, and fighting my hardest for it, it worked out.
Nice. Okay, so I know that the Nerdyverse had the opportunity to actually review the project, and it got some really nice ratings. Were there any special collaborations or features on this project that you kind of want to take the moment to recognize?
Yeah, homeboy Woo.
Okay.
Perk, both of them was on Statistically. Woo was on some other songs on there. I got Songbird. Lent times 10. I got it's a good bit of people on there.
Now, Songbird, I know that there's an artist from New Orleans that refers to herself as Songbird too, and I'm just trying to make sure that it's the same person. It's not? Okay. So for clarity's sake, there's an artist in New Orleans named Songbird, but this is a completely different person. So make sure when you tune in and you check out Boombox that you don't have the Songbird from New Orleans in mind, okay? Right. Give credit to the new striving artist in her own right as well.
Right.
Okay. Now, with this particular project, I know that you have CDs pressed right now that you're able to give hard copies of. I know that you're looking to do your digital platform where you're relaying your music to new audiences. Do you think since the drop of Boombox, have you been able to touch any new audiences?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Since Boombox dropped, I've got music circulating overseas. I have music circulating heavy in New York, California, even in Atlanta. So this project and its movement has really been a blessing.
So knowing that you put so much hard work into this project, that it took you a year and some time to actually get it together, having to rewrite songs, having to re-record stuff, we are our own worst critics, with wanting things to be perfect, so to speak. Do you think that there's a such thing as success or failure in regards to this project, or is it just, your baby, this is a stepping stone into your next project?
Well, kind of like both. I feel as though it's going to it brought about a lot of success and it's going to bring about more, and I feel as though it is a stepping stone into my next project because I'm working to make it bigger and better than what Boombox was.
Okay. Now, I know that recently on a local scale, you've done a lot of the venues out here. You've done some open mics, some showcases. You were featured on the Fade the Flow Sundays. You've also done the Cypher that ends those particular events. Do you have anything coming up here at the close of 2017? Or are you looking to be a part of anything in 2018?
A little bit of both. It's not solidified yet, but 2017 I'm supposed to be traveling to Houston. Around the end of it, I'm supposed to be traveling to Houston to do a show. Looking to go to New Orleans, whatever they have another writer's block. So, things of that nature. In 2018, I plan on doing a hell of a lot more shows.
Nice. Now, I know that we briefly touched on the fact that you are working on another project coming up, and Boombox is that footing stone just to give people a taste of what you can present in your lyricism and your ability to kind of combine the different cultures of hip hop. But what do you feel like would be different in the project that you're working on right now?
The project I'm working on right now, the name of it is Godzilla's Rocket Launcher.
Okay.
The difference between that and Boombox is going to be a hell of a lot more wordplay, stronger lyricism, and all that. It's going to be real. It's going to be more versed around 90s hip hop, and me just trying to. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a controversial album.
Well, I mean, with the title like Godzilla, off the bat we're thinking big concepts, and then when you start talking rocket launchers, we're like, it's hitting hard, it's hitting fast, and you're not really gonna know where it comes from.
Right.
So, when you establish a title like that, you kind of are forced to make sure you're staying true to what that means. So I think artists and audiences alike are gonna be looking forward to see how you're able to transform the different things from Boombox to, Now, I know a lot of your audience and your fan base kind of knows you to be the Flood of the hat community. Like, we don't get to see you without your beanie. So what's going on today? Like, this is a new energy or something, or what?
Oh no, man, hold the fuck up. Let me get it right here. Let me get up on there. Hold on, what y'all talking about? Let me get it right here.
Now this is the Flood that I know. I've never ever, seen my boy without his hat on in his official, Flood mode. So now let's get back to the real. Now, with Boombox, again, you've had the opportunity to relay and reach out to different audiences in different areas. Your music is doing well. Taking the time to be as creative as you were, and knowing that your concept was to reach back into the time capsule, are you afraid in any way that doing so may have new audiences considering your music outdated in any sense?
Nah, my whole belief is people don't like what they like.
Right.
I gotta make music. I can't make music based off of what everybody else want to hear. If I'm gonna be true to the meaning of hip hop and what it means to me, I gotta make music. I gotta make the type of music that I love.
Right.
That I know the people, my true fans love.
Right.
I gotta stay true to hip hop. I can't just go out and I would feel as a failure if I go out and just make something that everybody making. Or that, like, he say, I don't like hip hop, or she say, I don't want to hear hip hop right now, I make something gangster. I make something gangster. I wouldn't feel right.
Right.
So.
That's cool. Now, knowing that people are entitled to their opinion and that some people aren't gonna vibe with the music the way that some people do you take those things into consideration in the working for your new project? Is there something, or you just all the way across the board, that you take a concept, you run with it, those who like it, those who don't? Or do you have like a balance to what helps you target your specific audience?
Well, my specific audience, the type of music I make, they'll love it. They'll love it. Now, it's like I said before, if either they're gonna rock with it or they're not gonna rock with it. I can't, like the old saying goes, you can't please everybody.
Right.
And I'm not in it to please everybody. My true fans, I love everybody who support my music and listen to it. If you don't listen to it, fuck you.
Right.
Nah, I'm just messing with you. But I fuck with everybody, but people gonna like what they like.
Right. And we can't change that.
Can't change that.
Now, do you have any visuals that you're looking to pair with Boombox this year or at the beginning of next year that your audience could be looking to, catch up on?
The two of the most popular songs on the album, Insane Degenerate and Demonized. I will be shooting videos
for both. Now, do you have concepts or a date so far as when you're going to start shooting those videos, or is it just everything coming together as a process right now?
Demonized will be shot before this year is out. Insane Degenerate, we wanna try maybe to shoot it next month, but probably gonna be at the beginning of next year.
Okay, that works. Now, I know that you don't have a date set for the new project, but it is in the works. Do you have a producer or a set of featured artists that you're looking to collaborate with for 2018?
Yeah, as far as featured artists, I got Young Gage, Punk Ass. I got Woo. I'm gonna get Perk again. I might try to get. They got a nigga named Legend. I might try to get Legend.
Yeah,
but fuck him. Yeah, he be acting funny.
They say his PR person, she is the bitch.
Oh,
like that.
I didn't say that, but I might try to get him. But it's gonna be, as far as producers, DJ Invincible, Sean Elliott, he produces and he raps. So I'm gonna be on both sides with him.
Nice.
So yeah, those people.
Okay. Now, understanding that you are looking to have a hard hit in 2018, coming out of the transition where you're still doing promotion for Boombox, but you are going to start doing the promotion for the new project. Are you looking to do any touring soon? Are you looking to expand your showcases? And I know that you said that you'd be in Atlanta and was it Dallas?
No, Houston.
Houston. Are you looking to go anywhere further beyond just the southern region for performing showcases?
Yes, indeed. I plan on traveling to Florida. I'm praying for Florida to Florida,
Nice.
New York, Jersey, and I think the other one was California.
Okay, nice. Now, do you have any advice for local artists who are coming up, who are establishing their creative grounds, who are coming up with their concepts, putting their projects together, but they don't really know how they should be promoting, or they don't really know the ins and outs of the industry? What are some advice that you can give them to get started as far as being a business-minded artist goes?
No, every opportunity you're presented with, take it. It don't matter if it sound iffy, straight up iffy, don't fuck with it. But if it's a good opportunity and you just nervous about the outcome about it, jump at it. Jump at it. Work. You gotta work. You have to work. There's no such thing as shortcuts with when you in this game. There's no such thing as shortcuts, and you gotta stay on. You gotta stay. You're gonna have hard times. You're gonna have people walk in and out your life. People gonna be like, you put music before me or whatever, and you just gotta stick with it.
Okay. Now, knowing that this is your passion and being able to live it and being able to advise other people in the best ways to handle their dreams, what's the whole purpose behind Flood's artistry? Why is it that you're working so hard to relate to the people that can relate to your music and to your artistry in itself?
My whole goal is to show that music, they always say hip hop is dead. My whole goal is to show that the true form of hip hop is still alive. The true form, the true meaning, the base of hip hop is still alive. When hip hop started, you didn't have nobody rapping in a different language. What I mean when I say in a different language, you ain't rapping like they got shit in their mouth, but you didn't have that. You had people with lyrics. You had people speaking about something, speaking about subject. You had DJ Scratch. You had all of this. And it just seemed that the true meaning and the true art of it just seemed to got lost. It just got lost. All it is about money and everything.
Now, do you think the loss of that artistry or that true art form, does it have to do more with the artists and themselves, or DJs, or is it the mainstream audiences? What plays a larger factor in that being a problem right now, in your opinion?
The big thing about it is the media. If you got somebody telling you this is gonna sell, you're gonna make this off of this, you're gonna do this with this, people wanna hear this, you're gonna do that. You're gonna do that. If you're not, and I'm not saying the other artists are not strong minded, but you got people telling you, I'm a black man. I make a song, you hear, you come tell me, I'm make a song about drugs. You come tell me you make more songs about drugs, about killing another black man, or killing another person. You gonna get this, you gonna get this, you gonna do it. You gonna do it. The media is ruining that. The minute T.I. made trap, T.I. was the first one to come out with trap music. T.I. was the first one to come out with trap music. T.I. talked about pushing, moving, and doing this, but they didn't have nobody telling him, you keep doing this and keep telling people to do this, you're gonna keep getting this. Once he made trap music, he moved to talking about other things, or why he didn't like doing it, or why it was a problem. People ran with that and started talking about, I got this, I'm moving this zip, I'm gonna shot this motherfucking ass and did that. And
they don't understand the process behind it.
They don't understand all of it.
That there's a pretty side to every picture, but there's an ugly side too. And I think the beautiful thing about T.I. and the way that he handled it, in a way that a lot of artists handle it, I think Legend made, spent some time during one of his interviews bringing up how artists are using the platform to talk about the ignorant things because it's relatable.
Right.
But then they turn around and let you know that because I've talked about this and I've lived this before, doesn't necessarily mean that I support this or I promote this.
Right.
This is me telling my story. It's me saying, hey, this is very much so real in my everyday accounts for what reality is.
Right.
So I don't think it's fair to say, that's not hip hop or it's not good music because it's self-expression.
Right.
That's somebody's real experiences. Somebody really had to fear for their life because somebody kicked in their door, or because a gun was waved in their face, or because they had to stay strapped in order to protect themselves.
Right.
And I think people find entertainment besides reality.
Yeah, but to see the difference with the difference between somebody like T.I. or give me another example of a trap artist who don't really do none of that shit. Difference between T.I.
Kendrick, that's how he came out talking more hostile than he does now.
Well, okay, yeah, but T.I. and Kendrick or whoever, I love Kendrick, that's why I was kind of skeptical about saying that, yeah. But the difference between T.I. and another trap artist that don't do that. T.I. did all of that he talked about. He did all of that he talked about. And he tell you the positive and the bad side about it. Some other person, Kodak, I don't know this little nigga like, but I'm pretty sure he ain't did half the shit he said. Now, let me stop and say this now. With these little niggas or whoever, these grown men that rap like that, I don't have a problem with them. I have a problem with their music. Because Yachty is a cool person. With his music. But he's a cool person. Wonderful person. But A lot of people tell me I'm the Joe Budden of when I be doing little interviews and shit. So I say what I want to say.
Well, that's what we're here for. We're here to keep the real. I think too often in the world of mainstream entertainment, whether that be in a music aspect or in a sports aspect or whatever, people spend too much time trying to sugarcoat things so that it's easily digested by the mass majority. But I think people fail to realize that in order for change to be effective, you have to be uncomfortable. You have to talk about the things that make you uncomfortable, like period. So for me, I applaud you for being able. Now, I wouldn't necessarily say some of the things the way you say them, but I appreciate the fact that you're honest enough to say, okay, this is my opinion on it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you do, great, but hey, I'm gonna say it anyway. You know, it's kind of not enough of that in the mainstream world of entertainment.
Right.
So, okay, well, knowing that you have so many things lined up for the end of 2017, know that you're breaching new projects, you're working on new collaborations, you have new networking happening for 2018. I know that you're looking to really bust the floodgates open with a lot of the things that you have pushing for 2018. But tell everybody, brand-wise, exactly what you stand for outside of the music, your person, your message. What is it that you're trying to leave behind?
Be true to yourself. I don't give a damn what that means. Just be true to yourself. I may dog talk about these little new niggas, but give them their props. They being true to themselves, I guess. But I may, talk shit about them or whatever. But it's be true to yourself. Me, I'ma always be this 1990s looking ass nigga. Use lyricism like a motherfucker. Love DJ Scratch, and that's just me.
Right.
I'm be true. I'm a nerd or whatever, all that. So just be true to yourself. The whole meaning of my brand, my music, and all this other stuff is that one message: be true to yourself.
Nice. So understanding that Flood has Boombox out right now, is doing really, really well with numbers. A lot of people are tuning into it. He's able to tap into different audiences now that he's actually released the project. We're looking to have 2 visuals that he'll be releasing in 2018. One of them will be actually worked on very soon here at the end of this month, beginning of next month. Alright, now in addition to all of the things that you have coming up in 2018, I know that you recently, a little birdie told me that you created something else outside of music in regards to your creative expression. Now, you do a little bit of comedy, right?
Yeah.
And you recently created a page on Instagram that kind of let your audience see the more comical side of you, the more laid back and outlandishly bold side of you. You want to kind of tell everybody a little bit about that? Because I think the skits are hilarious.
Yeah, it's the name of the page, is Flood_B_tripping. And basically it's just me just being an asshole. And I don't attack nobody on the page but myself. I even have people featured in it sometimes, and most of the time it involves them talking about me. I've had two of my brothers featured in it. I had my cousin featured in a video. I do voiceovers.
Right.
And
I think one of the funniest ones outside of one where you're riding in the car, you're getting yourself all geared up and your conscience zooms in and shuts you down.
Oh yeah.
I think that one is hilarious, but also it's one of the little SpongeBob voiceovers of Mr. Krabs.
Yeah. And
it's like, what are you doing here? Get up. I think it's so funny. Make sure you guys tune in to Flood Be Tripping because he really be tripping, y'all. It is so funny. So I just think that that's refreshing that you allow your audience to see a different side of you, Even though my music tells my story in a more serious nature, this comedy page kind of gives them an opportunity to see you for the humor that is Flood. Not so serious all the time. So I think that's cool. Would you like to go ahead and tell them where they can find you on social media so they can stay updated on the things that you have going on?
On Instagram, you can follow me at raised_fist_flood. I told you my second page. Facebook, my main page on Facebook is my whole name, Corey Lamont Secretary Jr. Of course, my music page, Flood. Twitter, Raised Fist Flood with no underscores or anything like that. And Snapchat, Flood the Lyrical. I really don't be on Snapchat like that.
Nice.
But
okay, now where would you like them to go to primarily listen to your music?
Music everywhere. I got music on SoundCloud, Reverb Nation. I use that pill, but I'm finna have to make a band count profile, and so I got music on Spotify. I'm finna have some on iTunes. So
everywhere that you can find music, you can find Flood's latest work. Make sure that you guys tune in with his social media. Make sure you stay updated with the Nerdy Bird site for all of his reviews and his ratings. Make sure you stay up on theantidote.com for any of his new visuals that'll be dropping, as well as his new works. We're right here in the mix of local artists and the things that they have going on. Make sure you guys catch the wave before you drown in the flood. Right here with The Antidote.